All right, folks, we've been doing it every episode now, but if you guys can, to start this year, start the Brilliantly Dumb Show off with the bang. Together as a unit, let's get this thing to the top 15 comedy podcasts. I think that is very doable. Let's hammer that home. And it starts with clicking that subscribe button. A like would be great as well. Beggars can't be choosers. But if we can give you 5 seconds now as a community to please smash that subscribe button, 3 seconds. Thank you and enjoy the program. We are back.
2026.
New episode.
New us.
Happy New Year, boys. Good to see you all. A lot to discuss. Last episode, Cutsy lost his tooth, which ended up being a big old clip. So that was a wild. Like the fact that happened on the show and hadn't happened prior is nuts in itself. But overall, it was really good having that, end of the year with the fans.
The recap episode. Unbelievable
really
episode.
good episode.
Unbelievable job by the Bone Man and EA. These guys, unsung heroes, and these guys just, to clip farm is a very pain in the ass procedure to do that, man. Like you got to dig through the archives. It is just not fun. It's not easy. But 2026 is going to be the year of the Brilliantly Dumb Show. That is a fact.
We have a lot to jump in on here today. It's Monday, so if we did want to talk a little football may come up. But before anything, Packers Bears is back. We said that it was going to go down. It is so fucking back, and the D-Man is ready. D-Man, your image still is he blurry for you, Mike? I can't even see.
Yeah, he's fucking. He might as well be like. You never see like one of those interviews in like the FBI documentaries that come out 10 years after the incident, and they got the guy in the hotel room and his face is all blurred out to protect his identity. That's what Joe looks like on my screen.
Yeah, it's
He just needs the voice changer. That would be great.
I know.
If you just came.
You can identify me.
Yeah. Exactly. We got it. We got to get that Wi-Fi situated, Joe.
It's a fucking sham. It's a dead zone. They're gonna have to put up a cell phone tower. They told me because there's nothing here. I literally had them.
That then goes beyond you. That's a much.
It's not something that I can just fucking delve into. I would throw some extra bucks at it. I don't. By the way, I'm house poor right now. I can't afford a fucking cell phone tower. Okay, that's beyond my means, there, Bob. Okay. Now, if you're Bobby Fairways, you might be able to afford a cell phone tower.
A few shekels you could toss around for some extra.
Not for a cell phone tower. That's a satellite into the sky, Bob.
That's a skyscraper.
That is a skyscraper. Now, if you're Bob, you might have a few of those.
There's going to be a dedicated cell phone tower at Bob HQ on the roof.
Bob would have just like one of those drones that just continuously flies around his house, providing him Wi-Fi signals.
Yeah, but Joe, I mean, this is like a hidden. By the way, these are things when you buy a house that you don't think about. You don't think about that. Like,
by the way,
when I bought my house, the walls are plaster. When my house, the walls, they're not drywall. Like a lot of the walls are old plaster, and Wi-Fi signal does not go through them well. So I had to bounce through all these things.
Rumor has it, Phone Construction did the walls.
Oh, the old putty situation. The old hand putty.
I can't throw that one on him. I can't. I can throw a lot on him. I can't throw that one on him.
I just got a bill for the homeowners association for $700 for fucking Q1 fees.
That's not even. I got news for you. That's not bad. HOA fee, a quarter. I know people pay HOA fee $500 a month, $600 a month. HOA fees
my god!
In Jersey, that's not. That's
I
not
said
bad.
to the lady, I'm like, I'm gonna have to see a breakdown of these fees, and she just was like, well, what do you want me to do? Like,
you're gonna causing a problem. You're gonna cause a problem with the association in the first year you live there.
I'm paying a pool guy. I'm paying a landscaper guy. I'm paying all these people. It's like, so what is the homeowners association doing for me?
Well, but Pete, you don't have to pay the landscaper guy. Now I would, but you don't have to pay.
But I'm saying it's not like the homeowners.
He might have to
providing free landscaping.
He might have to. Bob.
Okay, but maybe the pool. The thing with pools, because my parents now have pools, they never work. There's always a problem.
I haven't been in my pool since I moved in here.
Is that so?
Well, since November I moved in. I'm not going to go dipping in the pool.
Why not?
Now, you know what? That backyard is set up for a hot tub day.
Yeah, a hot tub. Now, I want to get the fire pit set up.
Yeah.
I need to actually put out a big, a big like what do you call it? Call to action for anybody out there who does like putting greens or chipping greens.
Got your
You know,
guy.
because you got someone.
Got your guy. Yeah, 100%.
Now, by the way, still have to give the video for Cornelius for the closet. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
the guy's
you
probably
do
wants to
gotta
wring
do-
my neck. I
Cornelius
know.
has
I've been.
gotten-
That video is going to get dropped on like a Sunday at like
Well, no, I'll
11
do
at
it.
night. That video is going to come out
That's
on a
not
Sunday.
true. Cornelius deserves. The guy put his blood, sweat, and tears in that closet. I've just been so busy. And by the way, I've been sick for the last week. I've been out of commission. It's been a tough start.
Back to
to
you guys, that illness that was because the North has been getting pounded with flu. That's what we encountered 2 weeks ago, 2.5, 3 weeks ago. And it seems as though the wind has blown it south. And now all of you guys have it. Now, by the way, I didn't get sick. I got it from first time. I didn't get
Joe
sick.
came to come stream and he was not feeling good. And then I think I got some where I really panicked when I lost smell and taste. I lost my mind. I thought my life was over. I thought it would never come back. I thought that was the end of it. It was terrible.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's
you've had
horrifying.
colds before where you lose the taste. No, like because you're blowing your nose so much, you lose your sense of taste for a little while.
This one was different though. Like usually before you can get hints of something. Like I truly.
How long were you out of commission with that?
2 days.
That's
came
tough.
Back.
2 days solid.
Oh, shit.
2 days solid is tough, man. That
you
might have had COVID, Bob. You might have had some type of COVID. You don't know.
So I tested for COVID. I didn't have COVID. It said I had the flu, like the flu B or
flu
something.
B,
like,
yeah.
And then,
we had flu A up here. We had
flu A.
You would think that like during those times that I was doing like smoothies and stuff, like I ordered Shake Shack the night that I had it. And like thinking that I would get the taste, like I didn't eat as healthy as you would think. Like I just
that's the time to just you might as well just pound rice cakes when you can't taste it. You might as well just fucking eat salmon and fucking grilled chicken every day at that point. Guys, I am so excited to see live NFL and college football playoffs, and there is no place to get these tickets for these hot events other than our friends at SeatGeek, who are today's proud sponsor of the Brilliantly Dumb Show. SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. The NFL, college football, NBA, everything is in full swing right now. Postseasons for some of them, and World Cup right on the horizon. That's got you covered. I love using it because when you open it, it knows your location and it's giving you all the big time events, concerts, sports that are in your vicinity. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10 when you do your searching, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. We have your back and we have a code for you guys. You can use code DUMB10. That's dumb10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. That's 10% off any tickets with promo code DUMB10, dumb10. Thank you, SeatGeek.
Fellas, let's talk a little bit about Bears Packers. Mikey, people were saying that me and you should have streamed Miami, Ohio State, and I do agree. That was a big missed opportunity. At the same time, though, to be honest, I truly thought Miami was going to get blown out. It was kind of a respect thing. There wasn't like really even we were texting each other during the game. We weren't like really going at it. No. I think because I just really didn't think that we were going to win. I really didn't.
Yeah. I mean, again, like I was texting Bob right in the first quarter. I was like, this is a fucking problem. I go, this is going to be a problem. I go, there's one team that looks like they should be here and one team that doesn't. And I mean, Ohio State got bullied up and down the field in the trenches. They had no answers in the first half for the defensive line. Miami, we knew Bain was going to have a great game. We knew the D-line was going to have a great game because they're just too talented not to. But they got dominated both sides of the line, offense, defense. Sayin looks like a completely different quarterback when you get pressure in his face. And again, he's young. He's a freshman. He's going to learn. Beck is the grizzled veteran. He looked like it. There were times I thought Sayin should have took off running with the ball. He did not. He refused to run the ball at all. And Beck did the complete opposite, and Miami won. Now, in terms of betting, like, number one, I thought Ohio State was going to win. I thought, and I didn't want to say anything to Bob, but I thought Ohio State was going to cover. I really thought Ohio State would. So, like, what kind of a bet are we going to do? They're a 10-point favorite. It's like, what are we going to give? We're going to play the spread, I guess, if you want to, but listen, the Hurricanes march on and the Buckeyes go home, and that's the way it goes. It's been a pretty bad week and a half of sports here at the at the Villani household.
About to be another week and a half for Mikey.
See, now before we recorded, Bob, he's telling me, oh, well, if we do a bet, I know I'm going to have to do it because the Packers are going to lose. I said, Joe, who are you
Probably
talking to? I said, who are you talking to? You're talking, I know exactly what you're doing. Exactly what you're doing.
Dude, Petey did. We talk about the D-man's gambling etiquette all the time, or like etiquette like that. Joe did the classic when I had the worst week gambling. Like I was getting obliterated. Like I was bad. Mikey, I know you've been in something. Terrible. I just rode
Everything's
Mikey.
Rigged.
What's that?
Everything is rigged. The NFL is
Mikey
rigged.
had I really kept thinking that the tides were going to turn for Mikey, and it just wasn't coming, and that's okay. But I kept thinking that it was, and kept, now's the one. So I'd go even harder. I got smashed. But then, like, even during the Oregon game, Joe texted me. He's like, Bob, get in on this under. Now, D, I always confirm with you every single time. If there's especially an under, I'll tell you I'm riding or not. So if I'm riding or not. So I'm on the treadmill watching the Oregon game. Oregon, I know I pronounce it wrong. And the under starts to look really good. They get like a 4 and out. And in my head, I'm like, I know Joe's going to call me and act like he thinks that I'm
You've been riding everything that I was giving you up until then. So I didn't know that you didn't ride.
Joe, I always will confirm with you. And then he hits me up right. He's like, Bobby, that's huge for the under. And when you tell him, like, Joe, I'm not on it, I'll be like, you're not riding? And I'm like, no, you know that I'm not riding. Like, D, you know by now, especially with unders, that I confirm with you if I'm doing it. And
most of the time.
Yeah.
If Bob's on something, by the way, he usually, like, if something good is happening, or you'll get the
especially unders.
Yeah. But no one enjoys giving someone a winning bet more than I do, because I don't do it often. And I always like to see Bob win, and he wins a lot. So, but that being said, it's like I was just trying to celebrate with my friend. I wasn't trying to be malice or like trying to rub salt into a wound. If I knew for a fact that you didn't take the bet, I wouldn't have done that. Like yesterday, I had to ask you if you took the under on that Giants game, because I didn't know if you took it or not, because you said you were fighting back and forth whether or not you should go on it or not. So same thing. That's why I asked you before I said anything, was like, did you take it or not? Because sometimes I don't know, man.
It was a rough weekend. If things were going so bad for Mikey, I did go into that voiceless group chat to see how they were with them, and I will say they weren't as hard on them as I thought. I thought that it would, and I was curious to see it, but the Bin Laden photo we can share was one of them.
Is that the one you sent me?
I mean, I was with him. Like, I was hurting just as bad. Like, it sucked. But then he sends me this thing of this Bin Laden photo. Mikey, I'll have you send it to EA.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
they put me on the terrorist watch list, Joe. I guess.
My
terrorist on people's watch.
Your own people?
Probably. It's some guy on Twitter. By the way, that's an incredible Photoshop job or AI job.
It's really good.
And Bob and I were talking about this because Joe became a victim of this yesterday with the bikini picture.
Oh.
This AI, man, this AI, Joe,
I look like fucking Princess Leia, dude. This is a problem.
Mikey, I hit Joe up and I said, Joe, I posted a picture of Joe. And then
I do. It's the same
Princess Leia on Jabba the Hutt's barge.
Yeah, it's the same bikini style, Mikey.
I know.
It's fucking absurd, dude. You know what Gronk is?
That's a great call.
I know Gronk.
That's a great call.
I hit him up and I said, Joe, do you know who Grok is? Because they could put, Grok put this guy in a bikini. Yeah. And he's like, Gronkowski? And I'm like, yeah, he definitely doesn't know. And then that bikini picture. Dude, that AI stuff is
it's shit.
What the fuck
I'm telling you, Bob, we said 2 years ago, roughly 2 years ago, I said this AI shit is going to...
I showed Nicole this. She's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yo.
I'm like, it's not a real photo, man.
Yo,
it's absolutely
crazy. We talked about this ad nauseum for like a good couple months on this show, that AI was going to be the downfall of society. This is just the funny stuff. Like, this is just like, it's not hurting anybody really, but I'm telling you, half of the shit now that I see on reels, I really have to do a double take and be like, is this real or not? Because it's getting so good. They're getting so good. These systems, the pictures look so real. The videos look so real. Like, I honestly am like I'm like guessing if things are real or not. This is fucked up. It's fucked up, and it's only gonna.
You know what?
Could you imagine what it's gonna be like in 5 years?
The government's going to start using it, and they're going to say, "Oh, we captured Maduro," and it's going to be like an AI. It's not even going to be real,
bro.
Yeah,
that's the kind of shit that's going to really fuck everything.
It's really scary. It's funny and it's very scary at the same time.
The Princess Leia / Joey Duff
on barges on Jabba the Hutt's sail barge. That is an unbelievable.
But they can ask for anything. They were doing it to me with my forehead, and people were making my forehead look like there was some tough.
Is it an app that you need to have?
You on just Twitter, you just
Grok
say
or ChatGPT, any of them. ChatGPT, same thing.
It's crazy, dude. It's really. Ticket
Bob
was
called me. Anytime Bob calls me in the middle of the night, and it was late. It was like 10. It was past 10 o'clock. Yeah. So that's prime no calling time for Bob. Like he'll send a voice note or he'll text. I got a phone
a voice fart. You'll get a little voice.
Yeah, voice fart. Sure. I got a phone call and I was like, either something's up, like he's banging me, or something serious is going on. I gotta take it. I answer and immediately I hear the chuckling on the other side. I said, "We got ourselves a problem." And he goes, "Do you know what Grok is?" And I'm like, "I don't." What are we doing, man? And then he sends me the photo, and I was like, "Yo, what are we?" I didn't choose violence tonight, man.
By the way,
fucking absurd.
This week, Michael, Thursday, Joey D. Hater series, the best one yet. Wait till you see the guy we're dropping on you.
Where's the guy from?
Alabama.
This was
the guy from Alabama. Yes.
The guy who got married
south.
in Vegas.
Yeah.
This one, look out Thursday, because this one, I mean, this, like, when you think of the ultimate hater, he is Miller Lite, cigarette in the morning. Like, it is some.
I got to call my mom and tell her she can't watch this episode.
Why?
Really?
What did you do?
Because of the swearing, and I at one point I absolutely implode on this guy, Mikey. It's like on the 14th hole on the green, and I tried to keep my wits about me, and it was at the point where I was like, I can't with this guy anymore. I literally was screaming at him.
Do you make these nut jobs sign like something like, God forbid, like they're not gonna like do anything really fucking crazy when you play them? Like, do they have to sign something?
No,
I'm sure they have to sign. No,
we have a vetting process where Bob and Jet do an interview.
Yeah, I know all about the vetting process. I'm aware of the vetting process.
The crazier, the better.
But like, they don't sign anything. Like, God forbid, the guy just goes off the fucking deep end when he's playing and just goes crazy.
There was my fucking putter to his head if I had to.
There was one where, like if family's ever about to get mentioned, like they got a little into it on the most recent one. The guy's so drunk. And he says the word, "Oh, you want to talk family," or something like that. And then we were like, whoa. But I do think there will be one that gets so bad. There might be. Before we started the series, I'd be like, no, it wouldn't get to that. Now, after seeing 3 episodes, it may.
Bro, people are sick.
It got elevated to the point where FP had to walk off the green because he was uncomfortable.
No, not Joe, not even walk off. FP doesn't like confrontation, so when this was going down on the green, he just turned his back. He couldn't watch. He couldn't look at them argue.
It got intense. Yeah, it got real. And Bob says he's going to make shirts out of one of the phrases I threw at this guy. Yeah,
so. That's right, Mikey. That's
right. Can you text me what that phrase is? Just
it's fucking it's tremendous.
Yeah, it's a great episode. I put up another Bob HQ story without anything inside of it, so that's pretty tough. And I got rocked again.
It looked like the walls had been painted or something.
Yeah, black walls.
About the walls. And by the way, with the electric, people don't realize how. I mean, I wouldn't have before this. How much goes into the electric of them
electric?
That through? Yeah, it's a whole thing.
It's insane. It's insane.
A lot of money, Bob.
What's
keep posting those photos. That's a lot of money. No, who can talk? Really? Not me.
So we're still looking realistically. I don't like a conservative date is April for Bob HQ, but stuff will be ready. We'll be able to stream even prior. They're starting with the streaming room. So I hope we can do the 40th birthday bash, the co-op 40th birthday bash for you too. That would be
Mikey's coming up next month.
Yeah. Feeling
Does
old.
That scare you, Mikey?
Feeling old,
Does
man.
that do you consider you worry? Do you worry about death or
Yes.
getting old?
Yes.
Do you really?
I don't worry about it, but the thought of the finality of it, and I consider myself somewhat spiritual. I don't consider myself the holiest of men where I'm in church as much as I should be and thinking about God as much as I should be. So when I have moments where I think about the finality of it and the fact that I'm 40 and like it's not uncommon to see people pass away in their 60s like lately. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like everybody lately, you see the next news article, this guy's dead at 58, this guy's dead at 62, this guy's dead at... And it's just like in perspective, like if I only got like 20, 25 more years, that's a very frightening thing. So to forget about it, I just try and keep busy. I think that's the best thing you could do if that's something that bothers you. Is the best thing to do, the best medicine for that, in my opinion, is just to keep extremely busy. Just always be doing something, and then you're not thinking about it.
It's not good news for us.
Do you worry, like Joe? Does that go through your head, like, oh fuck, like I'm getting old? Like how many more years of my prime do I have?
I feel pretty good.
No, I know that, but do you? No, I know that, but like in all seriousness, like do you think?
I feel good.
You know what's horrifying to me is that in 10 years, Mikey and I will be 50 years old.
Yeah,
that is a horrifying thought.
Yeah,
more
50,
wild.
I used to think like 40. It used to be like 40's old. 50 is like you're on your way to seniorhood, man. Like that's joke.
It's more wild for you, Joe. Like I look at Mikey. If Mikey said he was 40, that makes sense. Like when I think of Mikey, not from like you looks older, but like you do some shit that like it's like there's no way that guy's gonna be 50. You know what I mean?
Who, me?
Yeah. Like you do some shit that's like there's no way this guy's about to be 50. Like there's no way. Like you'll be. I think I can convince you to do Bob Does Sports when you're 50.
Well, it's my job. I would hope so.
Yeah. But you don't have like the thought of like, to me, it's like, oh, Jesus.
I don't know who's going to want to watch me at 50. I think
that's
at that
point,
I would have ridden everybody out of town by that. I mean,
I don't know though, because you're the demographic that we're speaking to now. I feel as though, yes, it's a younger demographic. There's no question about that. Like I'm the old man. Like I feel like I'm the old man of the group, which is fine. But I do feel like they're growing and following you along. Like they're going to get older as well. Like,
well, that's
like
the
they're
thing.
going to get older.
The
like
Beach
they're not
Boys
getting
and freaking, like Guns N' Roses are still performing, and they're old men. People still listen to those guys. Axl Rose is still out there.
I mean, I saw Mick Jagger. I saw Mick Jagger last year with the Rolling Stones. I mean, these guys 80-something years old.
Is still out there. Angus Young, they're still out there fucking going off. People still at our age are watching. So maybe we'll just be some old farts out there, Bob. I don't know. Maybe we'll
in all seriousness,
I don't know.
In regards to the Brilliantly Dumb Show, because that's us just doing a pod, I think the podcast will be at its peak when we're in our 70s and 80s.
With their kids on the helm?
Yeah, but I will do the Brilliantly Dumb Show. I say this all the time, but that I will do till I die. Bob Does Sports, I don't know how long I'll do.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, Brilliantly Dumb Show should just be something that's just a timeless, easy lift. And when I say easy lift, I don't mean it's easy to do it. It's just, it's not something that requires the kind of, travel and all the things that go into your Bob Does Sports stuff.
If you want longevity, it starts with eating right. That's why we trust our folks over our friends over at Factor. New year, big goals, no time to cook, not a problem. Factor makes it easy with fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs so you can eat well without shopping or cooking. Quality, functional ingredients, including lean proteins, colorful veggies, whole food ingredients, and healthy fats. No refined sugars, no artificial sweeteners, no refined seed oils. Factor is as good as it gets. You get 100 rotating weekly meals. Options include high protein, calorie smart Mediterranean diet, GLP-1 support, and ready-to-eat salads. Head to factormeals.com/dumb50off and use code dumb50off, 50 off, to get 50% off your first Factor box. Plus, you get that free year of breakfast, Michael. So head on over to Factor. I respect to them. I still don't know how they're pumping out a year of free breakfast.
I don't know, but I could tell you this Factor got to come to my door, man, because they're the real deal. And free breakfast for a year. I mean, listen, we just entered the year. I mean, you're entering 20. Why not have a free breakfast for the entire year and not worry about it until
I agree.
Next year? It's crazy. Crazy.
I agree.
This episode is also brought to you by our friends over at BetterHelp, and it has been for some time now. They've been doing it for a long time, and they've been doing it really well. And if you haven't heard of our friends at BetterHelp, you can go ahead and do yourself and listen up right now. You can't step into a lighter version of yourself without leaving behind what's been weighing you down. Therapy can help you clear your space. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/BDS. That's betterhelp.com/BDS. We all could use a little help and help ourselves with BetterHelp.
Good job, Pete. Mikey said we had a couple great pieces coming in. What a nice gift, man.
Oh, man.
Really,
I feel like
really
an
nice,
asshole.
dude.
I didn't get him anything, man. Now, that means, you know what it means, Mikey?
Birthday.
It means that the old 40th birthday is going
Yeah.
to just be tagged on with some emphasis. It's going to be.
Well,
That
it's
was
not
a
about. It's
cool
not about.
fucking
It's not
gift.
about. I like to gift give. It's not. It's not anything.
Well,
about
normally I
receiving.
give to everybody, but this year with the buying of the house and shit.
House poor.
Stop.
Yeah, really house poor.
Well, Joe, you got
know?
me a nice piece. Not to call you out, but I mean, you got me a great gift.
I got you a gift, and I got something for Beardown back home, like something small, nothing big. I really didn't buy a lot of gifts for anyone aside from like my immediate family, and that was it. I mean, with the trip that we spent to go to Vancouver was like,
Dude,
I can't. These trips, Mikey, are fucking
I
insane.
have to tell you, the older I get now with the kids and like all these things is like,
Oh.
I don't buy gifts for. I buy gift for like my mother. I'll get her something. My wife, obviously, what she asked for. The code cracking. It's like solving the Da Vinci Code.
Oh,
what my
I know.
wife does around Christmas with these gifts, bro. It's actually because they got to get gifts for the kids in their class, the teachers, the kids in the other kids' class,
yeah.
the teachers. You don't think about like I don't think about this shit
The
at all.
teachers?
If it wasn't for her, nobody would get gifts at all. Nobody would get a fucking thing if it wasn't for my wife. I don't
Yeah.
know how she does it. She does it, and it's actually amazing. They deserve so much credit. It's unreal.
You know what my dad used to do? He was so good at what he did, but what he would do for the holidays is he would give all the restaurants that bought from him. He was the food vendor.
Yeah.
There would just be envelopes of cash. It was the most old school thing, and he would go to all the restaurants that bought from him and just give the owner an envelope of cash come the holidays.
Cash is king, Bob.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was such a good idea. And then I think I told you the other trick he would do. He had like a season tickets for the Yankees that he would share with other people. He would call the people, his clients that he knew weren't going to say yes to the tickets. He would call them and see if they want to go to the Yankee game, just so it made him look good.
Yes,
That they're like,
yes.
oh, that was really nice of him. So the holiday season can be used in your benefit for sure.
Yeah, again the chaos and just the labyrinth that has to be navigated
What a
with
word.
with the gift giving is insane, bro. It's just nuts. It's too much. It's just
It's
too
almost
much.
become ridiculous.
It is,
to be
man.
honest.
It is.
The amount of gifts, and our family said that we were going to knock it down on how many gifts everybody was getting.
Every family
it
says
still-
that every year.
But it
Every
still took
family.
us an hour and 20 minutes to open up all the freaking
That's
gifts
fun, though.
around the tree.
It is.
Yeah, but it's like after a certain point, it's like, yo, this is just what's the reason for the season? You know,
We do this white elephant thing where like
that's fun.
The gift has to be under $50 or whatever, and it's just everyone just buys one gift, and it's just like a general. It could be anything. And then we do that on Christmas Eve.
And you
After
can
we-
pass the gift. You can like.
Yes, you could
steal
pass.
it.
You could steal
Yankee
it.
Doodle.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
I'd love to do a Yankee Doodle swap with you guys, like the whole crew for like the holidays. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah.
maybe miss the mark on that one, but
That
that would be a lot of fun.
I would say you guys could put stake on Packers Bears, but honestly, you guys have done it for the first 2 games, and maybe it's just like a stream. I think a stream, because Mikey Dubby can do it where you're in on the stream. I would, even if I wasn't a part of it, just to watch you guys in that stream would be fucking awesome.
I have Saturday. I have the Only Subs meetup is this Saturday.
Yeah, you can't do the stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's hard for you, Mikey, because
Yeah,
you got to
very hard.
entertain for that.
Very hard, bro.
That would be
I already-
like watching a Hurricane game during a breezy.
So luckily, it's the second. It's the
You know what
second.
I mean?
It's the second game. So I'll be very much locked in and engaging for Rams Panthers because who gives a shit about that game anyway? I think that game is going to be. I think the Rams will blow them out. I think, even though Panthers already beat them, but the night game is going to be tough. It's going to be very tough for me to concentrate. But yeah, so
There's discussions of a punishment,
I
Bob.
would. Yeah, we have talked about a bet though. We have.
Well, yeah, what are you guys thinking?
Thinking about the loser has to do a documented. Now it's honor system. It has to be honor system kind of.
Oh,
the way
yeah,
it's gonna
has to
go. But it's gonna. You have to document throughout the day occasionally. A 72-hour water fast to the loser. 72 hours of no food to the loser.
It was it was either that or it was a punishment, like a food punishment on the next Brilliantly Dumb show. Like some kind of food
the thing
challenge.
with the water bet, it ends up benefiting you. I mean,
Well, that's what I said to Joe. I said it'll be miserable, but at least there's some benefit to it.
Yeah. We can discuss further of what you. Totally up to you guys on what you guys think. I regret me and you not streaming the Ohio State Miami. So many people asked about that.
Well, that was shitty too because it was fucking New Year's Eve. It's like
it's true.
It's like these games, the dates of these games, man. The college football playoff schedule it's just the schedule stinks.
It's weird, huh?
It stinks. I mean, I like bowl games on New Year's Day, but New Year's Eve, I don't know. Like I hosted New Year's Eve. And now all of a sudden I'm in my fucking basement for 4 hours because I'm not going to miss the playoff. And not that anybody cares. You know, Holly is so cool with that. The kids are running up and down. People are coming to watch downstairs. But even still, like, it just sucks. It's very inconvenient.
Yeah, it has been a little weird. But I will say, if they can now, we talked about the college football playoff, I think maybe last week, but you know, if they can eliminate the Tulanes, nothing against them, but like figure out those last few teams, it has been incredible. And the Ole Miss thing, like as much as of course I want Miami to win, I think I was saying to you, Joe, is like it now at least makes me happy. Like as devastated as I would be for a Miami loss, I want Ole Miss to win so bad. And I think so many people should after what happened with them. And imagine being the players through that. I mean, not knowing who your coach is going to be and the whole thing that Kiffin made it into.
So does Lane Kiffin.
Wins that.
Well, I think those kids had two directions they could have went in. They could have packed up shop and they could have said, well, coach is gone, fuck it. Or they could have played chip on their shoulder, and they're playing chip on their shoulder. And that quarterback, to me, looks like the best quarterback. I know Mendoza won the Heisman, but Trinidad Chambliss, to me, looks...
He transformed into Patrick Mahomes that fourth quarter.
Unbelievable. And he's a D2 transfer from Ferris State, which is a powerhouse in its own right, Division II. But... to be able to come into the SEC and do what he did, he fucking Wally pipped the original starter for Ole Miss this year.
Lane Kiffin made $500,000 for them winning the game, which is freaking ridiculous.
I guarantee, as crazy as that is, I guarantee you, with how much money he's getting, I guarantee you he was rooting for Ole Miss to lose.
You think so?
Yeah, dude. He does not want to see them win. There's absolutely no.
Can you imagine they win without him?
Well, that's the thing.
Oh, it would be amazing. Yeah, it makes him look, every time they win, it makes him look worse. Now, I don't think there's a ton to it, but there's no way he's actually rooting for them to win. No chance.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And every story that comes out about this guy is just like, it's just one worse story after the next story and the stuff he says. But what a run for Ole Miss. What a run for Miami. I mean, listen, I was pumping Miami's tires early in the season. They fell off. But man, oh man, they could run and they could play defense. They could run and play defense.
After they lost to SMU, I wrote them off.
That was a terrible loss. That was a
Bob,
terrible,
who do you like in the Bears-Packers game? Because I think the Bears are right now favored.
They're a dog.
1.5.
They're a dog. 1.5 point dog at home. I think they're getting 1.5. I think it moved.
Did it move?
I think it moved.
I saw that too, my guy. Yeah, Joe, I think the Packers are now favored already.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Bears minus 1.5.
Yeah, Bears minus 1.5 is, but that's almost an even line considering they're playing at
Packers plus 1.5 is minus 120. On the money line, it's virtually even. It's minus 108 to minus 112 on the money line.
Do the Packers have anybody back from injury?
A lot of their guys.
Yeah, Love will be back.
Love's going to be back. Like now, they also just signed Trayvon Diggs, which I don't know how much of a impact he's going to be.
Is Watson going to play?
Yeah, I think so.
There you go.
Bears. I mean, in trouble.
It's a coin. What fascinates me with that is there is definitely some beef between LaFleur and Johnson. I mean, it is so clear that and now
Packers
they're going
wanted the Bears too, because we have been dominated and owned by the Eagles the last several years. We can't beat them. So that was the alternative. We play the Bears. I think we beat them the last 27 out of 32 times we played them. We've owned them. So I think it's a good omen for us. But I will say it's going to be a close game. Regardless, whoever wins, it's going to go down to the wire. But if you're a Packers fan, after the way that last game fell and slipped through the cracks, it slipped through our fingers. We had
through your
game.
fucking ass cracks. Slip through your cracks. Will you stop?
They've
won the last. I think they've won. I'm not sure about this statistic that I'm going to give out, but I believe the Packers have won 31 of the last 33 contests. Yeah, you just picked that out of the fucking sky.
Onside kicks have
You did a little research. You did a little research.
Onside kicks have 5 percentile chance of being recovered.
5. Now he's giving fucking percentiles like he's fucking Bill Nye.
That just goes to show we were in fucking complete control.
Fucking mathematician over here.
This.
And by the way, Bob, you know what they're going to do? They're going to bring Malik Willis in for some packages. I bet you right now, and it'll be fun to watch.
It's amazing what that game did for him now, because even I put out a tweet about the Jets, what to do with the number 2 pick. They're like, Bob, just push the pick back, get Willis for a year. It's just like
Did you see what I tagged you in on Twitter about the Jets, Bob? I said fair or unfair. What's his name went on a rant about Todd McShay says Dante Moore's agent should call the Raiders to see if he could go number 1. If not, he advises Moore to return to school rather than risk being drafted by the Jets. I promise you, no single player in this draft wants to be a New York Jet. I don't think that. I'll say this. Aaron Glenn really ended the year on a low note. Bob, it was that game, the game the week before against the Patriots when Drake May threw 5. You can't it can't get that out of hand. I know it's been a bad year, but it can't get like that.
Stop playing. Yeah, they stopped playing
which is bad. That's bad. That to me is a red flag against Glenn. I don't like that.
But I like what the Raiders did was they took their best player, they took Crosby out, they took all these guys out. Now they can have Mendoza and completely change the direction. I'm a huge
fired Pete Carroll this morning.
Did they really?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
6 openings now in the NFL. The Browns fired Stefanski. The Falcons fired Morris yesterday. What's his name went today? Jonathan Gannon from the Cardinals is gone. Pete Carroll's gone, and the Giants' job's open. And what's the other one? Titans.
NFL right now is fun too. Even in the playoffs, it's really anybody's
wide
to
open.
Win right now.
Wide open, dude.
Yeah.
The Jaguars could beat the Bills next week.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Really interesting. So yeah, that's fun. I'll start actually with my bye. I just wanted to give the bye. The Jaguars had maybe the most slept on season of nobody expected them to do what they've done. Shout out our guy Trevor Lawrence, big friend of the program, so shout out to him. But just buy on the Jags. I mean, they just a team that flew under the radar, and I think they got the 2nd seed out of the
they're the 2 seed. No. They're the 3 seed because New England, Denver's 1, New England's 2.
Pretty amazing what they did. So a simple buy, but a buy for the Jags. Shout out our guy Trevor Lawrence, but that really came out of nowhere. Go ahead, Michael.
I would like to say one thing. It's been an abysmal year football for the Only Subs. However, Only Subs' future AFC South divisional champion given out in August was the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Wow.
Plus 280. So I did believe in them, Bob. But I was very worried at the beginning of the year with Trevor Lawrence because he did that shit where he was throwing all the interceptions. But they look like fucking world beaters right now.
Yeah, it is so much fun right now because it could be anybody. I told you those 2 future bets I had. The Niners not getting the 1 seed stinks. And
wait,
now,
you future bet them to get the 1 seed?
No,
I future bet them to win
the Super Bowl. Okay, well, still very much alive.
Yeah, but I have them and the Eagles, and now they play each other. I really wanted them to not play each other.
Yes, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You know who might make a run in the playoffs on the AFC side is the Texans, dude.
Texans are good too. I know.
And look at the first game they get. That's I mean, look, all due respect to Pittsburgh, incredible win against Baltimore.
Oh, they're going to shit on Pittsburgh,
but they should have lost. I mean, the Ravens should have won that game. You could make the argument. Well, Boswell misses an extra point. He never misses anything, but. the Steelers, man, I don't know if Rodgers can hold up against that pass rush. That pass rush is nuts for Houston.
I know.
Crazy.
All right, let D-Man, buy or sell.
I'm buying this week. I sent Mikey the clip earlier, and Bob, I'm sure you've seen it. It's gone viral everywhere. This community of people, all right, the Armenian/Jewish community of jewelers that are in 64th and 47th Street, New York. I don't know if you saw the clip, Bob, of this Trax guy who goes up to the other guy and slams the desk and goes, "Where's my fucking money?" It is unbelievable. And I've watched all of these videos now like 15 times to the point where I think they need to do a reality series with these guys, because it is. And then the one guy spits on him, and then they're brawling, and the guy's slamming the chains. Dude, it is fucking insane. And the more I dig into it, this Mazzolito guy and all these guys, they're all on Instagram. They're all these characters. And it is wild. It's not fabricated. It's all true. I think the one guy got fucking arrested by the cops. It's crazy, and I'm all for it. I think it's a huge opportunity for like a daytime series or something.
Yeah.
It could go fucking nuts.
I just watched the clip. It's insane.
Oh, the clip's crazy. I saw that. It's nuts.
It's
Apparently,
got
he
like
was,
70 million views.
Yeah, he was like using his name to sell jewelry and stuff like that. It's that jewelry district. Like, I think that's the one in New York City where that happened. You're not wrong, Joe. Like a reality series for that. You got some characters there too.
Oh, tons. There's so many different guys in there. So I can't get enough of it. I think it's fucking wild.
So you're buying the jewelry district?
I'm buying that whole cast of characters, that whole scene.
District.
The diamond in the rough.
The Diamond District.
And over to you, Michael.
Yeah, I'm going to buy this week. We didn't really talk about him yet, and I'm not buying the team. The team's great, but I'm buying Curt Cignetti. I think Curt Cignetti is currently the best football coach in college. I think he's the best college head football coach for several reasons. If you look at the talent he has at Indiana, it's not an abundance of 4- and 5-star guys. It's mostly transfer portal guys, 3-star guys. So that's number one. Number two, what he's done this year after last year. I think everyone after last year felt like maybe Indiana was like this one-hit wonder that just came out of nowhere, had this really great season, but now what are they going to do, as the encore performance? They've done nothing but win every single game. They've beaten Ohio State. They've beaten Oregon in Eugene. They bludgeoned Alabama. They fucking bludgeoned Alabama. And they're the only team in 2 years to win with a bye. To have the bye for the college football playoff, teams are 1-7. The only team that's won is the team that had the most reasons to be distracted and the most reasons not to really prepare well. Number 1 overall seed, undefeated team. And they came out and they were more prepared than anybody. Curt Cignetti is my buy this week. Big buy. I don't see anybody, and no disrespect to the Canes, Bobby, I don't see anybody beating this Hoosiers team. They are top to bottom. They look fucking terrific.
How much are they favored over Oregon?
I think it was 4.5, but I'd have to double check and look with our good friends over at DraftKings.
Did you see the clip of Cignetti pointing to McAfee?
Yeah,
he's so funny. That was
a smooth operator. That Cignetti, man.
So I keep thinking sometimes
3.5.
I'm like, oh, I dislike him because he seems
I thought you
really
didn't
arrogant.
like him, Bob.
What's that?
I thought you weren't a fan of his.
I know. Sometimes I look at him, I'm like, I really don't like him. Like, even when he said, Google me, I win, I think he comes
That's
off
something that
arrogant.
Bob would hate. Yeah, that's something Bob would hate. Yeah.
He's walking the walk and he's talking the talk. And then there's times where he says something funny. I'm like, okay, I like him. I can't figure him out.
And I think that's the way he's I was saying to Joe earlier before we started, I said he looks like Saban Meyer on the sideline where his team could be up 60-0. He'd still look fucking miserable. He doesn't care until the whistle blows. But yeah, 3.5 Indiana favored over Oregon.
Wow, so not much.
Not much, but you got to remember in the first meeting in Oregon, I believe the Ducks were like a 9-point favorite in that game and they lost outright. So now 3.5 the other way. Oregon looks great. Defense was fucking unbelievable last week. So going to be a great game.
So many people fell for that. It was just hard to believe. Indiana ended up being a 7.5 point favorite against Alabama, and everybody myself included, were just,
Me too.
how could Alabama be more than a touchdown over
Mm.
Indiana? There's just no way. And then sure as shit, they just blew the goddamn
Steamrolled
doors
them.
off.
It was
Steamrolled them.
not even close.
And
No.
too, I'm thinking, I'm like, these bye teams, like they just never really come out of the gates firing on all cylinders. It's always like a slow, sluggish start. Not for Indiana, and that's a credit to him because they had every reason as the number 1 overall team that just beat Ohio State, the number 1 overall team, to come in there totally lackadaisical, and they didn't. They fucking laid the wood.
All right. Yeah. Keeping it moving right along here. Let's head on over to the first Ask Bob of the year.
Wow, that's right. And before we do, Bob, I'd like to let you know that the Ask Bob portion of our show is brought to you by our good friends over at ExpressVPN. That's right, ExpressVPN. Going online today without ExpressVPN is like using the same password for everything. One break-in and your whole digital life and profile could be gone in the blink of an eye. Every time you connect to an unencrypted network in cafes, hotels, airports, whatever, and you guys, we all travel sometimes, it's a constant thing we're doing. Your online data is not secure. Any hacker on the same network can gain access and steal your personal data, passwords, bank logins, credit cards, etc. This isn't as scary. It's just to give you the information and the truth. So right now, if you sign up with ExpressVPN, they're offering their lowest plan ever. Plans start at just $3.49 a month. For the security alone, peace of mind, it's worth it. That's only 12 cents a day. That's what that breaks down to. It's super secure. It would take a hacker with a supercomputer over a billion years to get past ExpressVPN's encryption codes. And that is why I use ExpressVPN. It's why you should use ExpressVPN, because with the passwords of today, you need a password to get into everything, and you can't remember half of them and which one's been compromised in a data leak. ExpressVPN does all that work for you. So secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/brilliantly. That's expressvpn.com/brilliantly. to find out how you could get up to 4 extra months. expressvpn.com/brilliantly.
Okay. All right. Good stuff there, Michael. I do think maybe a lot of people really like the Joe spelling bee stuff. Maybe we incorporate, we each rattle off like 2 words for him to try and spell, possibly. I think people will like. So maybe we could do that for the next episode. But without further ado, let's get in.
Word of the week, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Word of the week, and just Joe's got to spell it. Yeah,
I like that a lot.
I feel like I'm up for the challenge.
We know you do, Pete. Ain't a doubt. Yeah, we know you do.
Look at those teeth, man.
Yeah, those are real. So they filled in the front there, D. Looks good.
Yeah, it's a nice piece.
Those
man.
are the real bad boys.
Is that the permanent? Is that the permanent cement?
Not yet. I have on Thursday.
Yes, man, it's crazy.
You know, I had so many people asking me, why the fuck won't they just put
the reason being is the specialist needs to come in to do one last look at my gums to make sure that the gums are good. And then once the gums are good, which is Thursday, the permanent cement gets placed and I'm good to go. So this whole thing is done.
So one day, and I don't mean to get morbid, but we talked about death. One day, if they ever dug up Joe's body, it would just be a skeleton with these perfect fucking piano key teeth just smiling at you if they ever dug the casket out, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's go. Ask Bob, fellas.
Joe, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll start. All right. I want you to think this through here, Bob, okay? Today's Ask Bob question is, if you have 2 parents, that means you would have 4 grandparents, okay? My question then is, how many great-great-grandparents would you have?
He definitely thought you were just going to hit him with the great-grandparents, and you had to go great-great on him. It's fucked up. Good question.
Whoa.
Good question.
There is a formula that you would typically use to help come up with the
You have two
solutions.
You have 2 parents.
Yeah.
So you have 2 parents.
4 grandparents.
Yep.
So how many
Great.
4.
The answer is 16, Bob. You just it's a math question.
You
so
just double the number.
Yeah, it would be
just
to the
double.
power of 2. Yeah. So 2 to the power of 2 is 4. To the power of 2 is 8. To the power of 2 would be 16. So 16 great.
Or in layman's terms, you just double the number. 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 to 32.
It sounded better. I'm doing it that way for sure. That 0 for 1. 0 for 1 to start the year. Fuck me.
All right, Bob. Chance at redemption here. Okay?
Gotta hit that first one too, man.
The abbreviations that we use every day since you were a child, AM and PM. What do AM and PM stand for? As in, it's 3 a.m. or it's 2 p.m. What does AM and PM stand for?
I mean, I one's morning and then one's afternoon, night.
That's absolutely correct.
But that's not what you're looking for.
Not at all what I'm looking for. No, I'm looking for AM is an abbreviation. It's an abbreviation.
I really hate to start 0-2. I really.
There's no way he's gonna.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Do you have any guesses?
Good question. It's not. It's. I don't know.
No guesses at all. AM, PM, nothing.
No.
Yeah.
What I know the PM one is post meridian, is it?
That's correct.
But I don't know what the AM one is.
Anti-meridium.
Okay, that's
so.
The one I
So
know.
meridium is the Latin word for like afternoon or noontime or midday. Excuse me. Meridium.
That's not that easy a question, Bob. I'll give you a break on that one.
Okay.
No, it just regardless sucks to go 0-2 out of the gate. I want to.
It's getting tough. It's getting tough to keep coming up with questions. To be honest, because it's like, where do we go next? And like you don't know.
There's so many. Yeah, but there's so many.
There are. All right, so.
Yeah,
AM, PM.
that would be like me and you saying it's tough to find words for Joe's spelling bee.
Word of the week.
That one we can do, and Joe, we'll have something for you next week. So yeah, it just sucks. 0-2. It just sucks. It really.
I was so funny. We were watching the. I had the last week's video, the recap of the year on playing, and I just had it on, and the nanny was there watching watching Luca, and Dre was there as well. But Bob's segment came of the Ask Bob's and the Al Gore questions and stuff, and the nanny's standing there, and she's like, "Is this scripted?" I'm like, "No, it ain't." I was like, "It sure ain't scripted."
The people that continue to say that, they boggle my mind more than Bob does missing the questions. It's just like, no, man. Like,
I know
they have to be new. They got to be new to the program.
Well, in her defense, she has no idea. She's watching.
No, of course not. No,
it's on Mount Rushmore. I mean,
it's comparable to the people who say that I purposely play bad golf to help viewership of Bob Does Sports. It's one of the craziest. Like,
could you imagine that's what you're actually doing, though, Bob? Just helping humanity.
I'm like a stick.
One bad round a day.
Yeah, no, I'm a fucking stick.
Like you could be Grant in a round if you wanted to.
Crazy. I'm playing him tomorrow. He's playing me with a 7-iron, and he's gonna win.
Is he really? He's gonna hit every shot with a 7-iron.
No. Once he gets to putting, he'll beat me. I don't think this one's gonna be particularly close. Right? Don't you think, Joe?
7-iron. He's gonna be able to do.
He's got to hit a 7-iron, probably like 180.
He's gonna outdrive me a few times too. I'll sky a couple. Like I guarantee you, he ends up winning. I am playing the best I've ever felt. I'll give myself that, but I don't know. I just don't know. All right, let's get on into the top fives. This week's top five. I thought maybe we had did this, but we haven't. We Mikey, did you check with Tracker or no need to check with
I
Tracker?
didn't.
have not
We've,
done this.
we've never done this.
Never done this.
Never.
I almost was going to put out a ranking last night, and then I held off on it because I figured it would be good to do for the show. We're going to be doing the top 5 fast food sauces. So pretty straightforward. Top 5 fast food sauces. Joey D took the last one. We didn't do one last week. Cutsy took the last one, so he's going to be going. He gets first selection. I get second. I came in second. It was based off of the movies. Mikey's going to be going third. I think I know where you're going, D, but go ahead.
I'm going to go, I think, at... See, the thing is, you got to either go first or second here. I'll go first. I'll go first overall.
The only thing that was not the play was 3.
3 is
So I'm guessing I have 3.
You have the 3 for sure. Now,
and here's the thing: these top 2, it could go either way. Really, it's like it could go 1A or 1B here.
Totally agree. To the point, I would sorry to cut you off. I almost, in a way, it's almost like second's better because either one is. There's no wrong answer here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the one that I like the most, and that is the Chick-fil-A sauce at 1.
Sure.
That is to me the best sauce in the game, but the cane sauce is right there as well, and I can understand why someone would want to take it if they did.
Yeah, I think it just gets better and better, man. It's something about that black pepper that they put in the sauce. It's just special. So yeah, give me the Raising Cane sauce.
Now, if I want to say like the Big Mac sauce,
yes,
is that an acceptable answer?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is that all right with you, Bob? Or
I just don't think there's enough condiments and enough sauces to not be able to
that's
give
kind of what that's kind of where I was leaning with that. So that's not my pick. I'm going to take that on the wraparound. My first pick is going to be McDonald's sweet and sour. McDonald's sweet and sour sauce is an absolute icon in the sauce game. And then I will take
the Big Mac.
I'll take the secret sauce. Yeah, the secret Big Mac sauce for
the Big Mac sauce. Okay,
on the way around. Yep.
Yeah, it's a good play, Michael. I think I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go the In-N-Out sauce, so the In-N-Out spread.
What is the name of that sauce?
They call it
Monster,
animal style.
Animal.
Right?
Yeah, animal style is like
animal. Yeah, animal. That was
all right. I'm gonna go McDonald's honey mustard.
That's a good one.
And then I'm gonna go with Wendy's buttermilk ranch sauce.
Okay. Give me
Joe. What did you take on the wraparound? I'm sorry.
It was McDonald's honey mustard and then the Wendy's buttermilk ranch.
Wendy's buttermilk.
Give me the Wingstop ranch. It's fire.
A good one too.
Yeah, I love that.
Wingstop ranch.
Yeah, I guess mine was In-N-Out animal style.
Yeah, it's animal. I would just call it In-N-Out animal sauce.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna call it for the graphic, I guess. All right, I will take.
There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah. What do I have here? All this stuff is gone now.
Luca is not happy right now.
Dude, honey mustard's arguably the best condiment, and
it's so good.
It really is.
Good.
I think barbecue sauce is too, but I think honey mustard might be the greatest going.
So good, man.
It's so good.
I'm going to take Burger King zesty sauce.
That's a good one.
Good with onion rings, especially.
Yes.
And then, and then on the way back, now it's getting hard, man. McDonald's used to have that hot mustard. That was fucking unbelievable, but I don't think they have it anymore. But that was.
They still do.
The hot mustard sauce?
Yeah, they still have that.
The hot mustard?
You can ask for it.
Not
yes.
honey mustard.
No, hot mustard. They have it.
I don't know if I want to take another McD's, dude. I got a lot of McDonald's here, but I do need a mustard, I guess. I'll take that. I'll take the McDonald's hot mustard.
The hot mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a sauce. Usually I'm not a big hot guy. It's one of the only hot sauces that I really like where it's like their top. Give me the Taco Bell fire sauce.
Is that the Diablo or is that a different one?
No, I'm going to take that one.
Okay.
I'm going to start off, actually. I'm going to take the Taco Bell queso.
Yeah, it's good.
Taco Bell queso.
I don't know if
And
that's
then
sauce, but...
I'm going to go with, well, neither is Big Mac sauce. Technically, it's a spread. I think it should be allowed. Well, if the committee wants to veto it, then by all means.
Well, you can have it.
Yeah, I think we gave the Big Mac sauce. I don't mind.
And then I'm going to take the Taco Bell, the Diablo sauce. That's the hot
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Okay, give me Chick-fil-A honey mustard.
Okay. Bob, you got a good list going right now.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, last
Over to
one.
you, Michael.
I know what one I want to. I know what one I want to go. I know what family I want to go with. I'm trying to think which one is the best one.
This one, I don't. Nobody's had a bad pick. I don't think.
No.
I feel like Burger King tonight now, man.
Burger King is solid, man.
I'm gonna go with Shake Shack barbecue sauce. I wanted a barbecue sauce, and that's the one I'm gonna take.
You know, people love. I had it for the first time when I had no smell or taste. The Shake Shack sauce.
Yeah.
That it looked great, and I wish I could have tasted it. It looked awesome. Could you imagine having no taste or smell and deciding to do Shake Shack?
No.
Rather than and then in the morning I was like, what am I doing? I had like a kale smoothie.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just eat right. You could just eat a
that is a wild play, D-man.
You could just eat a bowl of lima beans.
Totally crazy. A couple sauces that didn't make the cut. You guys can definitely.
Bob, we're not done yet. You still have a pick.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
You know which one I was thinking, Mikey?
What?
And I think it would. I probably should have taken the Panda Express, the orange sauce.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good idea.
Can you get that as a separate sauce though?
Yeah.
Really?
Duck sauce.
I've been seeing them thinking about a crab rangoon burrito is something that I saw.
Oh, wow.
I think that's a nice
Panda Express makes a burrito, but apparently they only do it in the one, like the mothership Panda Express, which is in like California or something. They're the only ones that do it. Because I would get that. I would get that on a semi-regular basis.
Did you guys anything that I had the Taco Bell mild sauce always hits too.
Yeah.
And
McDonald's
then
barbecue.
McDonald's barbecue. For some reason, I never was for me. The McDonald's sweet and sour really is such an iconic sauce for them.
I love that sauce with the nuggets.
The honey mustard McDonald's sauce to me is as good as it gets. It's so good.
Arby's horsey sauce. Let's not sleep on it.
I haven't tried it. I haven't tried the horsey sauce.
Really, really good. I like the other sauce even better, but people like the horsey sauce the best. All right, Mikey, why don't you go ahead and read off the list there if you don't mind?
Yeah, Joe, number 1 overall pick, Chick-fil-A sauce, McDonald's honey mustard, Wendy's buttermilk ranch, Taco Bell queso, Taco Bell Diablo sauce, Bob, cane sauce? Is that
Raising cane sauce?
Raising cane sauce, yep. Animal In-N-Out sauce, Wingstop ranch, Taco Bell fire sauce, Chick-fil-A honey mustard. And then I had McDonald's sweet and sour, Big Mac sauce, Burger King zesty sauce, McDonald's hot mustard, Shake Shack barbecue sauce.
It's all good lists.
Good lists, boys. Really, really good lists. All right. So to be determined on what you guys are going to do for that game. So that'll be really exciting. Bears, Packers, keep an eye on that. Would love to maybe get a stream out of that, even though you'll have the only subs. Regardless, keep an eye out on that. A lot to be excited for. Please, if you can, take the time to hit that comment button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, the whole 9 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been another edition of the Brilliantly Dumb Show. As always, we will see you next time.